All right. Hello and welcome to Competitive Friendly between HTD and RED. My name is BERSERKASTS here. We are on Utah Beach. We are casting from the Ally side today. Checking a look at the map here to see the rollout for the Allies. You can see we got transport trucks coming out with little rocket surfers on top, a light tank, a medium tank, another light tank, maybe for RD defense possibly, and then a little flank on the north side here from the recon to start this one off. Rocket snipes coming in from across the map right now onto the midpoint. Nobody's here yet though. Today for the POVs, we possibly will get some POVs. TL Bloody Nine's playing in this one? What is going on? What? Spawns come in here from HTD. Looks like they got in uninterrupted. Red also with a pretty... Oh, destroying the whole squad. There is the Artie. Beautiful shots landing from that Artie on the left side here. Lux going to be pushing up from Red. Let's hop on board to see what kind of damage it can do. Pretty heavy damage against that Southern Allied squad here. No AT going to be able to take out the Lux, and that Lux pretty much saved the point, it looks like. I mean, spawn waves coming in. Artie is now focused on the spawns of HTD here. Lux is falling back, so second time doing pretty well here for the German side. Red just only has about one spawn wave there, and now there is a Stewart pulling up the challenge right here. Lux is trying to hide there behind the foliage. 50% cap progress here for the Allies. Unfortunately, that one truck getting taken out by the Artie of HTD is going to do a lot of damage to their attack at the start here. You can see they only had one OP up. OP goes down, Lux goes down. This looks like it's going to be a Allied 3-2 off the start here. There is a Panzer IV desperately trying to pull up to try and do something on the midpoint here, but it might be too little too late. Stewart is a pretty good spot here. I don't think the Panzer IV is going to be able to pick him out. There it is. 3-2 for the Allies at the start of this one. Yeah, really good Artie. Good job for the Stewart pulling up to take out the Lux. The Lux did a lot of work. It's just unfortunate they wasn't able to get reinforcements onto point. Now on the north side here, I did see some fire. That Puma, I'm surprised the Puma is so far north. Usually you'll see that Puma kind of on the... Oh, hold the phone. Panzer IV taking some shots and he goes down. I'm gonna assume that medium pulled up. Let's check the map quickly for that one. You can see medium on the right side of the map here, pulling up and taking down the Panzer IV. Red Bull, Stahlhelm, and Ludicor playing this medium Sherman here for the Allies. So staying true to history, the Allies taking the first point here on D-Day, taking a few tanks down. Now, like we were saying, that Puma on the north side, it's being soloed. However, I have to wonder, so you see it playing so far up north here, I have to wonder if it had picked a position like maybe back here in the defilade and started and was shelling down this lane from kind of the start of the match, if we might have had a different outcome there. Or even here, back here's a popular spot. You can really get that south side of the point there and really suppress the spawns coming out from the enemy team. That Puma is going to go down as the allies kind of extend their control over the point. All armored assets going down for the Axis right now. Let's take a look at the map to see how that recon play is developing. Ooh, it's just developing now. Let's rotate over there and see what is going to happen. Supplies going down for the allies here. Recon from range going to be sniping in to that mid HQ, trying to do some damage through that one. Did see a little blip of cap progress on the 4th. Artie's still up though. That Artie snipe not working out too well there. Really not hitting any of the Artie guns. There we go. He's going to bring out the yeah, Artie snipe just not connecting. Whoa. You can see some Belgian gates out there to defend. Yeah. Magda just chilling right here. I don't know if it's beyond render range or what, but... Oh, there we go. Finally connects with a shot there. Zerg coming out with the AT. Is he going to be able to do a long-range snipe of that Greyhound? We'll have to wait and see. Greyhound's going to be coming closer. Not hitting those shots at range right here. Going to come a little closer for that Artie snipe. So far, so good, though. He's not going to be able to get too much from that place right there. He's going to have to pick his shots between the Belgian gates. Rotating back to WN7 here, we can see, well, also Le Grand Cirque. Einhornchen on the front side. Going to be setting up a close OP. Is there anybody else? There is Sebo on the wide flank here. We also have Cookie and Vios too. So Sebo just hanging out over here, chilling, waiting for an OP. Gonna drop an OP there and rotate further wide. Okay. On point itself, though, not too much happening. Let's go back to the midpoint here. The allies really want to clear their sector right now, and there's still some lingering Axis around here on the south side. Looks like that medium did actually go down too. Do we have a Panther over here? Yes, we do. Some Panther going to take out the medium. That's going to be the crew of Hellward, Bloody John. Oh, no, it's not. Hold the phone. That's going to be Krosky, Jans, and King, and Shadow King. I guess the other tank went down. Is there another tank here? Is this a meta strat right here where they're having somebody ride on top so they can repair? And not have to worry about getting out themselves? Is this the new thing here, Hellward? I wouldn't be surprised if it was, honestly. AT guns, possibly repair station, looking to go down on the backside of point here. Of course, you can see the garrison bottom right here, too. Checking the map. Ooh, we have a bombing run coming down on Le Grand Cirque. Okay. That probably is not going to get too much. I mean, there's nobody really left on point. The artillery is doing a really good job of suppressing that Gary on point. And we do have a little bit of a surround here. Tatsy, wonder if he's going to go for a garrison at the start of this bombing run. But if we look right here, is this a friendly Gary? No, this is an enemy garrison right beside him. I don't know if he sees it. Big play if he can take it. He will see the supplies and then he will see the garrison. Here comes the bombing run at the same time. This is going to be really bad for the German side. That bombing run already dropped? Yeah, it must have. So we missed the bombing run there. It dropped a little earlier. Does get a fair amount of damage here. No Gary for the Axis on this side. I love the airhead from this position here. Tatsy's the only one within 300-400 meters. An airhead right here, and it could easily convert into a strong push from the opposite side right here. Right now, it's only these little squads, 1 or 2 squads playing, you know, around the north side. Nothing going on the south just yet. Tatsy actually either gets taken out or redeploys here. Back on the midpoint there's flirtations with some cap progress, and I'm wondering if there's been some kind of airhead play. No, just a frontline push with smoke. I really like this play though. DCR squad on point, Pashano on point. We're supposed to have a POV of Pashano. I'm not too sure if that... Oh yes, it did. Okay, so we're gonna get that hooked up real quick and get on board with him here. As you know what, the Axis push the front line with smoke, use that to kind of block any view of the attack coming in and just push straight through the field. I really like the use of smoke here. It's not something we see a whole lot, honestly, which is a shame because it's very strong. Even though it was nerfed a little bit in the last patch, it is still very strong now. Cap progress approaching 30% here. Only one squad now. Is there a... They bring that Panther up on the north side? No, that's just Bloody John riding in the house, just sitting in the house. Panther actually might be... Yeah, he's still up over here. So he's got his pocket repairer laying on top of him, just hanging out. Finally, HTD respawn some bodies in here, but will it be enough? I mean, for now it is. This is like a one squad play right now. One squad plus one or two guys. Cap progress really only starting... Ooh, nasty artillery there. Really only starting when the full squad spawned in, but when they get taken up by Artie, it's not enough. Unfortunately, they're going to need, you know, 2 full plus squads on the point here to really make it flip. Now you can see the rotations coming in from the defenders from the middle, which is kind of dangerous because that, if that's recognized by Red here, they can really take advantage of it. Puma pushing forward here, surging forward against all odds. He's going to go down here to the 76 lying in wait. Oh no. Oh no. The Puma has no clue about that threat. The 76 should be able to get him through the building here. Unfortunate. There we go. Finally goes down. It's really unfortunate that the 2x4s block the shells. They really need to remove that and remove that collision. Honestly, it looks a little silly. I think you guys can tell me what you think about that. But in my opinion, it looks silly. It doesn't work. If a massive tank shell is hurling at a little piece of wood, maybe it'll deflect its trajectory a little bit. But in the end, I think they should just remove the collision and let it pass through. The allies hold the point for now. Axis might be going for a close Gary. Interesting play there. They won't really get any spawns unless they can actually clear off the enemy force off the point. A big explosion in the middle. Looks like Panther taking out something over here. That's just going to be a Stewart. So tank losses coming in to play here for the Allies. Here we go. We're going to go on board with this Panther as he makes an aggressive play. I don't know if he's going to get spotted out by the 76 to our southeast, but we'll stay on board with him in C indeed. Something exploded on point there. Can't quite tell what it was through the smoke. Oh, the 76 going down. Okay, so I couldn't quite see it. I mean, you can see how hard it is to see with that smoke and all the stuff popping off in front of it. But the 76 going down there. Nice play from the Panther on the side here. A lot of tanks going down from the Allies. Ooh, they are bringing up a medium, though. That's not going to do too well against that Panther. He should try and stay into cover there. Don't want to reveal yourself. The Panther is just... a really difficult tank to fight against. I said we had POV streams. We do today. It's going to be from Red. We have Pashan and we have a Neo. Let's go on board with Pashan right now and see how he's doing.
Блинчик, танк в триггере поставь, там какой-то заехал, о, на пинг. У нас Пантера так беспечно катается, блядь. Что-то проехало.
Looking pretty quiet for Pashan back there. We're on point here with Magnet Squad trying to push in. Not having too much luck. Right on the midpoint here. Ooh, artillery. Absolutely deadly here for this attacking squad. You can hear the rumble of what I think is going to be a Panther coming up. No, it's, oh, Panzer and Panzer IV. So we'll go on board with the P4 here as he pushes up. So really, you can see a timing attack going to start here for the Axis. Now, do they have, what do they have? Do they have an airhead? Are they going to push a bombing run into the midpoint here? We'll have to wait and see. Now, that Panzer IV is going to be going up against a medium on the other side here. Or sorry, the Panther is. This medium's position to fight the Panther. I don't know if he can quite see him just yet. Uh-oh. That's a big tank coming for you right there. And down goes the medium. Wow. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen, honestly. Medium really doesn't stand too much of a shot here against the heavy coming in. So they're going to use the Panzer IV in the backside with the Panther pushing up. Unfortunately here for Red, Cracky on the backside going for a satchel right now onto the Panther. Can he get the satchel onto the Panther? Oh, so close on the plant there. I think the Panther, no, they're trying to run for their lives right now. They can't hit anything. Driver has to be on point. Can't risk getting a collision with any of the anything there. Good job by that driver getting out of that situation. That was getting a little hairy there, but Hummel is also here. He's going to have a Panzerschreck too. And we're looking to, sorry, a bazooka. We're looking to put the bazooka right in the backside. Oh, cracky again. Oh yeah, you don't want to run in front of the tank. That's the reason why that hull gun is so powerful. And you know what? The Axis are at about 70% cap progress too. I mean, it's teetering on the brink right now. Panther is really the main reason why allies are having so much trouble. I'm surprised we're not seeing AT guns on the back ridge, because the AT guns back there really do the work needed to clear this point. Or even, yeah, like all the way back at the top there on the ridge. Ooh, okay. One rocket goes in. We can zoom in and see. Usually you'll see AT guns up on that back ridge there to protect this point. Not today. Even tanks, honestly, like 76s and mediums. Not today, though. Panther is pretty much single-handedly going to be securing the cap here if they can do it. They just need more bodies right now. Not enough bodies inside the cap point, and that's the real reason why they're losing this fight right now. Although, with the spawn waves and with the takedowns here, I mean, it's so close. 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can they get it? 3-2 for Red here. Yes, they can. Wow. That was a really close one there. I thought for a second that the Allies would come back into this and kind of surge onto the point, but those tanks just proving to be too much on point here. Allied armor kind of dropping like flies there. Really not able to get anything here. I do like this little play over here though by this transport truck. I really actually love this play. It wasn't really meant to do anything crazy. They were going to try and ambush on the backside, but what they can do by proximity is any OPs that are back there, they'll clear. So that's a really heads up play by the transport truck there. It's really the lack of AT and the absolute presence of the Panther and Panzer IV on point, which are really doing wonders here for the Axis. Archery is on point still. He's hiding. This is big brain right here. Oh, finally getting taken out. That was pretty big brain. He was hiding right in the corner if we look at him. Just sitting in the corner there. That would make a great thumbnail, honestly. Just sitting in the corner there. It's too bad they're like you can't hide under the bed or something, because then like squad leads, you could just hide, you know, on point. That would be such a nice play. Bausch is still alive on the 3rd floor here as Red looks to transition maybe to Hill 5. Let's rotate over to Hill 5 to see right now. You can see the defense getting set up. We have an airhead dropping to the north. Okay. Now, will there be a bombing run accompanying this? Doesn't look like they need it right now. I really like this play from Red. I really do like it. I wish they could have pushed a oh, rocket arty. Squirrel. Ooh, nice defense there. Not on target, the rocket snipe. So I really wish they could have pushed some people here. Well, they have. Radist and Arzt. So this is really nice, actually. Really nice airhead. Really nice play. We'll see if Radist and Arzt can intercept Sabo and Seti coming. Rocket gonna go out. Does it get the airhead? Oh, it just misses. Unfortunately, the airhead placement's not perfect here. Right in the middle of the town. Boom, there it is. Bacon with the shot. Mistake from Red on the placement of that airhead. Just not in front of the building. Just to the side there. So a misclick from that one. And it's not going to work out. The recon flare comes out. It's not going to matter too much here. Ellie on the background's actually going to get a... Is he going to get a garrison? Well, at least an OP. That's a kind of a sneaky play there from Ellie defensively. He might be looking to get a Gary too. Just waiting for some supplies. There's the Gary. Nice. Oh, that's just the outpost. He's definitely waiting for supplies for Gary. There we go. Supplies are down. Gary's up. And honestly, that would have been a really nice fight. Even if the airhead spawn did work, because that position would have been so strong now. We can only speculate whether that worked or not, as we see another rocket already raining down. Oh, perfect hit this time. Allied artillery, no chance to defend that one. Really good job. Rotating back to the midpoint as some more rocket already rains down. The Axis have pretty well secured this one. They did what they couldn't do at the start of this game and secure WN7. This is where it becomes very hard for the Allies to hold. The Allies really maybe should have put a little more time and bodies into defending the 3-2 instead of trying to go for the 4-1, because WN7 is so hard if you're the Allies to get back to it. It's not hard to see why. It's just open ground on the backside. There's really no cover. There's a few bushes. That garrison spawn surely is going to get picked off by this. Yeah, as soon as it comes up, you can see. Yeah, garrison spawn not ideal there going down. Now with the precision strike, I wouldn't expect this Panther to sit there for so long, and I'm wondering if that's how the commander destroyed the other Panther that's sitting in front of it. Because the precision strike's kind of it was needed, honestly, I think, and it really keeps tankers on their toes. You know, it prevents the tank from just camping there forever. We have 2 POVs, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. We have Pashan's POV right here. We can hop back on with him. We also have a Neo's too. So we're going to try to visit these POVs a little bit more now that the action on point has died down a little bit. Hop on board with Pashan here. Ooh, he goes down there, and you know what? Bad news bears. The squad lead's the only one back up in the building here. He's alone, surrounded by allies everywhere. He's going to do a run out here. Should get one inside the house. Through the window, Spezial is going to take him down, and that's not good. That's the 3-story house. They're very important for attacking WN7. We'll see. Oh, we have a Neo's POV too. He's over on the front lines over here with a machine gun. Let's hop on board with him and see how it looks from his perspective. Not a whole lot of action there. Really nobody pushing yet. There is some AT guns going up. This is a really important spot to hold, though, for the Axis here. They can't let allies get OPs in these spots. They need to hold down this position, because what the allies want to do is get OPs here and then use that to kickstart an attack. The OPs really won't win the point from here if the allies do get them, but they will allow them to support an attack by getting like AT and stuff up. A Neo's POV is having some issues here. We'll come back to him in a minute. Cheeses with the AT gun coming down on the backside here. I wonder if they're going to use it to try and take out the Panther on point. The Panther is hiding currently behind the other down Panther. Now it looks like he's also fighting some AT really far out. Oh yes, he's spotting a tank there. We can barely see him. The bad texture load kind of blocking there, but you can see Svensson going to hop out from 1FJG. To do a little spotting. Pony Pedro also. This is what I'm talking about, the high ground on the backside. This high ground is very, very useful to the allies, and they can use it very well to defend WN7 or attack it. They can use tanks peeking up here like you see now. They can build AT guns up here also. It's very effective at suppressing any armor on the south side of WN7. Now this tank has taken quite a few hits here. I don't really know why they're not going to repair instead of just peeking, quick peeking again. See if we can find the Panther. Just look at how far away. There it is. Panther holding a really defensive position right here. I don't think the Allies will be able to peek. No, they don't have a peek just yet on this Panther. Neither does Jesus. Panther is firing through the building though. Looking at the broader side of things, yeah, some more progress made from the Allies. They've taken the 3-story and now they're just pushing straight in. Panzer IV and another Panther rotating to deal with this. The amount of armor here for Red is scary. I mean, I would almost say that they get that third Panther up and then rotate somebody else, like an infantry crew, into a 4th tank. They could really snowball the game with 3 Panthers. Imagine if they got 4. Oh, I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 Panthers? Is that what we should do with the game? Not gonna lie, I was talking last night with a tanker from 10th Mountain Division, and we were saying how cool it would be if they released an armor mode. If it was like all armor, you use like just tank warfare, open battles. Not trying to say it should be like World of Tanks or anything, but like, oh, it would be so cool. I think, at least, in my crazy opinion. Like I don't know if it'd be Utah, but you know, imagine like 10 Panthers. I mean, okay, first off, we both agreed that they'd have to normalize the reload rate between the Panther and 76 before that could happen, because it would be so imbalanced. But if they did that, what do you guys think? Could you imagine 10 Panthers to 15 Panthers on a on one side? I assumed Hummel was coming for the AT gun. Not the case. Bombing run though, defensive bombing run here, gonna put any illusions of an attack through the field to rest. Now, I'm not 100% on that bombing run. I think that, yeah, they probably should have gone from Jesus if they're going to go across the line there. There really wasn't anybody on the left side of the road. Also, the spawns are untouched. If anything, I would have put it from Jesus kind of to this 4-story right here, because that's where the majority of the infantry are. Red trying to take back that 3-4 story, though. Can't really do it too well. I would love to see this as a suppression tactic for a satchel to go up onto that building, because just pushing the Panther up here, he's going to be very easily overrun. And there is already focus on the point too, so that is something, but still, I'm a little sketched out when I see the Panther push up alone. I'm actually really sketched out. Stahlhelm is right there. Good job by the gunner though. AT still coming in. That's going to be a tank down the road, not the position the Panther wanted to be in right here. 76 all the way down, peeking left side of the road. Yeah, and the Panther goes down. Just a poor decision overall to push that. I think supporting from back was a much better play. Once the tank starts taking hits, though, in that kind of dead zone there, it's so hard. There's nowhere to rotate and move to, so props to the 76 for picking a good decisive time to ambush, because in that situation the 76 has all the cards really. There's nowhere for the Panther to rotate. Not only that, but he's surrounded by allied infantry, and it's just it's not, what is he going to gain from that? Bloody Nine and Bahaksara taking the house? Well, why not just throw, you know, put some smoke up and put a satchel there, and you do the same thing without losing one of your heavies. If anything, I would have loved to see the Panzer IV doing that push too instead of the Panther. Now, looking back onto the middle point, yeah, still a Panther up here. So Panther's still up here, doing his thing. Why they didn't rotate the Panzer IV and then get that crew into a Panther, I don't know. I'm sure the Allies, the Axis have a lot of fuel left, though. They honestly haven't been losing tanks at the same rate as the Allies. But the Allies are going to need to do that over again, and probably a third time if they want to really take this point, because you got to think that crew's probably got already in another Panther pulling it up. I mean, we can't see because we don't have the Allies map, but That's my assumption. Now the 76 is going to be coming up here, but they really need a second crew. They really need a second 76 if they want to challenge this point. And really, what I'd love to see the Allies do right here is throw a bunch, like 2 or 3, probably 2 AT guns up on the back berm behind us. Put maybe a medium up there too. 276 push the open field here with like a half-track play. And try and penetrate behind the line. Shots coming out from the Panther on point. He is on a crazy peak right now, though. He's peaking all the way through. Panther taking some shots also from the AT gun of Jesus right here. Gonna rotate to try and deal with that one. Jesus with a nice little peek there on that AT gun. It's so hard though on the low ground, especially if you don't build those AT guns really far back. The issue with that is the AT guns were nerfed on their range, the damage nerf. So that's just another compounding nerf to the Allies too. Like if the AT guns had stayed the same and the Panther reload was what it was, it honestly wouldn't be that bad because the Allies could default to the AT guns to kind of for some of the gaps. But with the AT gun nerf, it's just like it doesn't make sense to me. Looking for a balanced game to have that big a glaring difference. Anywho, 76 is going to lick its wounds a little bit, repair. Defensively though, I mean they do take the 3-story here in the middle. That's very important. Starting the flare spam on the middle too from the recon. Smoke front line coming up from the Allies. Are they going to go for an airhead play here? They don't have enough, and they don't have control of those front trenches. If Logan can get an OP up, then maybe, but still, you wouldn't really want an airhead in that open spot. Looks like both teams kind of going for the same strats here, though. You saw this work really well for Red. And now I guess we're going to see if it works well for the Allies, too. They don't really have the tanks to push, though. Red pushed with 2 tanks at the same time as they smoked and tried to claim the trenches. Not working out this time for the Allies. Svensson's going to hop out and actually try to spot that tank out. But honestly, if we're looking at the point here, that Panther is rotated, I believe. Has he? Yeah, he's rotated. No, that's the Panzer IV. Where's the Panther? Don't see him anywhere here. Do you see how light it is though on the point? Like I'm concerned by not seeing the Panther. But if he's not down here, a quick play from armor, with airhead, half track. I want to see it once. That's all I'm saying. I want to see them try to bring that out. Only a Panzer IV on point. I don't see the Panther anymore. I'm assuming he's rotated somewhere to the middle to try and help out a little bit. No view on the Panther at all. Weird. Speaking of airheads in smoke, are we going to see something over here? What was this? This is just maybe a miss smoke. So the Axis are smoking the point right here. There is an Allied medium defending. Not too sure what that smoke's going to mean. Are we going to see a bombing run? Are we going to see an airhead? Did one already drop? Lots of arty from the Allies going on WN7 here. The random confusing smoke has me a little confused here. If we look around the map, the HTD is fighting in the mid. No other supporting squad leads. Oh, I guess there is some from the north. Ellie's defending that. Maybe looking to soften up the point here for an airhead drop in the smoke. Unfortunately, the smoke is just not as powerful as it was before. You could really blanket a whole point with smoke by just dropping a few shells and intermixing with HE. The absolute stones it would take to drop an airhead on the middle of the point, though, in smoke. I mean, we've seen Greyhounds do it on Utah. Will Red be doing it also? No, it's going to be supplies here. Right on top of a 76. So they are utilizing the play for the 76 right now to peek on the berms. I do like this. I think this is a little bit overdue here for the allies to do. That's their kind of their advantage on this map, and they haven't really been using it too much. On the backside of point, though, it looks like they have broken through. They might have got their own hairhead back here. You can see Sebo spawning in, Ham also in. Lots of squad leads. Two. I think I saw there was another one with Balmy might have gone down. Maybe a back garrison and airhead. We can check the map and see. It's going to be a deep Gary here. Ooh, if Sebo can take out Aspid here and get another Gary in this line. Oh, just potatoing a little bit there. Going to go up against Makarov there and go down. So no more Garys up for the allies here. Sebo was trying to go down here and get one. You can see Recon going to camp the Yardy. I would love to see him double back and go for his own Gary, maybe in the back corner of the right side here. This is a really good spot. There's probably already a Gary there. Yeah, you can see it's right there. Enemy Gary. But if HTD or the allies in general could take that position, I mean, they could really start to do some damage. We can actually see the Panther right there. That's where he is. Oh no, it's a Tiger. That's very, very unconventional there, pulling out the Tiger instead of the Panther. There is another Panther over here. Oh, it is pushing too. Greyhound going to be coming to meet it. Ooh, Greyhound. Wrong decision, buddy. Mistakes were made. Oh, yeah. Mistakes were made indeed. This Greyhound is not long for this world. He's going to go down there. Don't really know why you'd be pushing a Greyhound right into the middle like that. Usually you push them on the flanks, or you know exactly where the tank is to flank around them. You don't usually push them straight kind of into no man's land like that. Doubling back to the hill. Hill 5. Yeah, not a lot going on. I guess that was just to throw them off. Radis on the backside might be going for something. This Panther, though, ooh, does get sniped. I didn't come back early enough. Apologies. He gets taken out, and that's just the power of the berm right back there. We can see 76 up on the berm, right on the top of it. Easy clap right there for the 76 in the field of Red Bull, Stahlhelm, and Ludicor. Taking out the Panther, looking for more. Maybe tracking that Tiger here. Really, you don't see the Tiger a lot, honestly. You don't see it pulled out anymore since the Panther rework. We saw it in the 38th game when both members of the third, like, they pulled out two Tigers essentially, and they both went down within seconds of each other. It was absolutely devastating for the 38th team. Tiger's going to pull up here, though. He's got to watch out. 76 is peeking. 76 should have a shot. No, poor 76 taking the absolute wrong time to push down the hill there. Does look like they will meet, though, on this main road, possibly. Shot goes into the Tiger there. Tiger taking a shot. Fourth cap progress on the hill coming out from the axis. So we're going to switch over to that in just a second after this tank battle. Tiger's got to watch out. He's not supported by friendly infantry at all. Going over to Hill 5, you can see here Radist has made that push full circle. However, no AT to speak of here, and that medium's going to have an easy time taking out that push for now until Radist redeploys some. Back on the tank fight to the right side here. Tiger's still fighting with the 76. Backing up, maybe looking for a better peek onto this one. Both tanks going to be kind of converging over here on the road. Uh-oh, Tiger's in trouble right here. Doesn't have a shot. No depression on the gun. Oh no, gets completely stuck in the road and he's going to go down. Rebel, Stahlhelm, and Ludicor claim another victim. And you know what? This is pretty good here for the Allies. They could potentially attack this point now on a timing. I mean, again, I'll say this until it happens, but look at the open space right here. Look at all this open space. Two squad leads are not going to stop a half track and like a Stuart from pushing into point. There's no armor back here. There's nothing. That Panzer IV's not here anymore. He's pushed up. Add in the 76 with cover and put it like a transport truck in front, like just one infantry in a transport truck to bait out the shot. Like you could really make some plays over here. So this is the play, right? Like you take your 76s, put them support wide, maybe one back, one down. Push in like a transport truck first to bait out that first shot, know where it's coming from, hard push the 76 into the Panzer IV, and then slide a half track around a point. It never happens. It's never happened, but it would win this fight 100%. You could, especially if you loaded up a full squad and gave up like some position on the map for that play, you would cause a massive redeploy. Now, do they have position to give up right now? Yeah, I think they could. I think they could give up some position here, especially a squad. I mean, look at the mediums doing work on the backside. If anything, they actually need to rotate some of those squads on the right side of your screen up here to the left. You can see, probably not some. I think no, at least got it pretty well in hand here. Just a tough position with the MGs on the backside. Yeah, they could actually. Yeah, they could rotate some into that half track play. I mean, it's a tough decision, especially with, I don't know the fuel costs for. We do know the fuel costs for the Allies. So 380 fuel, not great, not horrible. They got a medium, a heavy out. Sorry, I'm so used to casting on the Axis side and never knowing. Pretty good manpower, kind of low on munitions. Definitely the possibility of making that play. But there's like nobody defending. They're really putting all their faith in that one Panzer IV. Samper finally does pop out over here, but oh, bombing run coming in. Where is it going? Down in the middle, and boom, down goes the 76. Oh no, they cannot be losing 76 to precision strikes like that, not at all. And especially 76 is in no man's land. That 76 is nowhere. Look, and even the red team loves making these pocket pack guns. They even had that set up. Crazy. It's just really unfortunate. It's something that the Allies really could not afford to have happen. And after so many good takedowns, it's sad to kind of see the tank go that way by the precision strike. Looking at Hill 5 here, the Allies have secured their back lines pretty well. It's kind of, we're kind of 37 minutes to go in a weird, like, kind of no man's stagnant phase where I can see the Allies really trying to secure their lines, maybe for a last attack. That's if my money's on anything, that's what it's going to be on, and they're probably going to be going for kind of a push into the mid here, try and claim this mid, push south, and maybe do some kind of supporting airhead play. If my money was on anything. Look at how actually clear this is, though. Speaking money on something, I guess they did it a little faster than I thought. Hold the phone. Okay. So that's exactly what's going to happen. Not going to push for the mid, though. Just going to go for the back play. I'm assuming there's an airhead. We'll check the map really quick to see. No. Really just pushing through the mid here. Getting garrison position. 3 OPs. Potential 18 soldiers, but they are not on point yet. Yeah, emergency on the backside here. I love the defense from squad leads. It gives a really opportunity for rotations. However, they're not getting any takedowns right here. It's going to be really important to take down this Panzer IV, though. This flex Panzer IV. There is some AT to the left side. Oh, the Panzer IV is not looking. Stahlhelm's running. Ludicor's running. Some smoke goes down. Squad lead comes in to support on the side, but this will be a huge play here if they can get it off. Ludicor coming for the satchel. Satchel comes out. Oh no, he doesn't clear first. He gets taken out. No satchel. Oh, the friendly squad lead gets run over by the P4 in panic. Stahlhelm still up with the assault. Could pop out at any time and go for the satchel. Gonna go the long way around here. Goes the wrong way though. There we go. Yep, Panzer IV's back that way, buddy. Panzer IV whips it around. Stahlhelm just decides against going for the satchels. Actually just going to run to point right here. Not enough AT out from HTD and 91st Cerberus to really take down this Panzer IV and kickstart this push. Now they're getting pushed from the backside also. Artie's right on point. Buxara on the backside, gonna whip out the Panzer Shreks. Oh, friendly Artie, rip, or not. Was going to rip out the Panzer Shreks. Unfortunately for him, he gets friendly Artie right there. Bloody Nine gonna push down too. It's too bad one of these guys isn't a machine gunner, because whipping it around this corner and seeing all those takedowns. Bloody Nine. Target practice. 1, 2. Oh no, just has to reload there. OP goes down to support. Bloody Nine gonna try again. Gets SETI. Looking for Sebo. Looking for Kuki. And now he's just gonna wait. The waiting game comes. Let's see how Bloody Nine's aim is. Well, the Panzer IV is not gonna give him an opportunity. Spawn wave comes in. Yeah, Panzer IV. Hulk smash. It's gonna smash that OP, and with that end that push. You gotta feel at the same time. I wish there was a front side like airhead or something. Put some pressure on the other side here. I feel like it's really difficult to just one angle attack that. Still 33 minutes to go. I don't think they used an airhead, honestly. I think they just pushed with OPs and then got a Gary down. In the end, I'm pretty positive that's what happened. So they still will probably have that airhead. 33 minutes. They'll have a couple if they just use them on timings right away. Lux coming out, which may signify a bit of a fuel issue. I mean, we saw what? Panthers, 2 Panthers and a Tiger go down there. So maybe some fuel issues here for the Germans to consider. You don't usually see a Lux that late. On the opposite side, 310 fuel. They have a heavy out, a 76 out. going to be playing that kind of sentry role in the high ground. The medium that was defending Hill 5 is down. But look at this position here. Very nice position in the town on the north side. They just need to kind of convert that into pressure and sector. Now, unfortunately, they've lost everything close here on WN7. But again, I wonder if we'll see some sneaky business here from some of these squads. I don't hate this position at all. I don't mind this sentry kind of this picketed line position in front of Hill 5. Now, one of their garrisons is overrun there. That is a red zone. I'm not too sure why they didn't just put it in the zone here, honestly. We come up. Looking at the map, we're still a little far. Yeah, like what? Looking at the map a little further up. Did they miss the Gary? So it's right, it's gonna be right here in the zone. Why not put it like a foot behind and have it not in the red zone? Why not put it in that bush right there? Or that bush over there? What? I don't know the reasoning behind that. Maybe it's just a UAV to find out infantry is by it. Honestly, that actually might be it. That's not a bad idea. But if they're going to use it for a spawn, I mean, it's not very useful. Looking back at WN7 right now, yeah, nothing going on. Everything's being cleared off. It's really just about this fight in the mid here now. We have the two POVs. I'm going to hop on board with Aneo for a little bit here. Ride on board with him. Oh, he's down. Going to be spawning in 2 seconds. Let's go on board with the red machine gunner here with the MG42.
Может, пушку в триггере поставим?
А этим должен там толкнуть просто на восток, блядь, это зыба.
You got a garrison on F6.
Этим толкни на восток, пожалуйста.
On the road
Тачка
where you're
выезжает,
aiming
алло.
at, bloody.
По северу.
Hopping off the POV for a sec here because Pinker Pit is alone on point and he's being pushed by a squad. Well, he's taken out a few of them already. Sturmovic goes down to Pinker Pit with the game on defense right here. Defense respawn on the squad there, and Pinker Pit alone has cleared out the full red squad. HTD, I believe that stands for trialist. You should probably erase that B, Sirius, because Pinker Pit here is standing on his head for you guys on defense. Sorry, Pinker Pit? I don't know what this means in German. It probably means something dirty. I don't know. I don't speak German yet. TM. Look at this. Like, oh, domination. Where's the POV of Pinker Pit? Please. Of course, now that I talk him up, he's gonna get insta-clapped headshot. Smoke coming out from the red team. Me trying to do something to get past this man right here. Easier said than done. It looks like more than one squad now. One, two, three, four. Yeah, six. Still six. Cheg's gonna help out Pinky from the backside, and assault this OP from the back. Ooh, Pinky's peeking the wrong way though. Needs to rotate to the right side here. He's gonna rotate over and see two pushing close. Getting some help from the left side is going to be Yuki. She takes down Archibald and the other pushing. Ratio are also going to come from the back side here to help. Hearing what? An airhead? Where's the smoke? Where's the HEs? Where is a bombing run? Anything to, you know, make the airhead work here. Pinkapit's going to get a free airhead takedown there. Just bizarre almost. I was expecting that airhead to come before when they were HEing and smoking the point. Now we have to check out the backside of things because there was a bombing run I think I heard come down. Some smoke canoodles here. Maybe an airhead? No? Checking the map really quickly. Yeah, bombing run drops, but there's really nothing from this push. That was wishful thinking. If they were expecting the Allies to push across the open field towards a point through enemy armor. Looking at the point though, looks fairly barren here. Yadich, Semper. Again, look at how open Red has left this corridor. It's almost assumed right now on Utah that people will just leave it open. We're gonna see a AT gun over here do some work. Like look at this. Literally they could pull. They do have a 76 here. Do they have enough for yeah, they should have enough. They could pull a half track and just drive it straight to WN7 right now and spawn literally their whole team on it. There is nobody defending this. And if they don't want to try a half track, they could just do it with a transport truck. Get like 2 or 3 squad leads in a transport truck and just drive it continuously. There's nobody watching. I say that now, but there's gonna be like a panther in a sneaky spot. Yeah, there is. Fuck. All right, well, there's somebody there, but even the panther there, I mean, you could line of sight too. Panther can't see. And like I said earlier, if you push AT gun 76, use a single truck to bait it out the shot, you can probably still win that trade. Alrighty, looking at the middle of the map here, lots of dead tanks. I mean, it's a graveyard. The Axis, though, are going for an alternate history after what it looked like a pretty steady game here for the Allies. They lost the midpoint quite a while ago now and have not just been able to fight back into it. 24 minutes to go. It's not looking great. I'm going to actually check with that 76 to see how it's doing. He was pushing up through the field here. I know the AT gun was pounding positions. 76 is just going to pick a little spot here. They're maybe shooting the old position of where the Panther was. Panther's rotated already, though. He's not going to be there anymore. It's going to be the 76 of... oh. Yeah, you might want to move. Uh-oh. 76 may be getting caught out there. Panther just scuffing his shot. Oh, no. Sneaky little Panther finds a little peek. Oh, my God. Look at that peek for the Panther. Nasty, nasty business right there. Even backed up on the ridge just to get a little bit over the wall. Going to be taking down the AT gun. I'm assuming the AT gun's down. No, it's not. So there was something over here on that side. It's just going to be another tank spawning in. AT gun still working its magic over here on the right flank. I don't think... Did he get the Panther? I don't know if we can see him. RLO. Now, I know he is also a tanker. So he might have just rotated into that position to try and help out. But yeah, that AT gun's not hitting anything. It's a shame you can't like pick it up with 2 people and move it. Oh, okay. Was this an airhead, Sebo? Did you just drop an airhead on the back here? No. Just driving here with a supply truck. So they're going to go for this back push again. Let's go on board with the man, Sebo. We're going to go on a POV briefly of Pashan, and then we'll switch back to this one once this heats up, because it's going to take a couple minutes here before it heats up. And they get some spawns down, get some Garys down. We'll be back, though. Go on a POV with Pashan for a little bit. Oof, I said it was going to heat up. Unfortunately, sometimes it's just like that. You get in a good spot, and it just happens that the enemy has rotated a Panther behind you, and it takes out your whole squad. So that sucks for Sebo and his squad there, but, you know, it happens. Does he have an OP? No, there's really recon OPs there. Oh, that's brutal. You can see the Panzer IV coming back to help out. Unfortunate there. Let's go back on board with Pashan. Ooh, Pashan going down there. He's been playing in this little orchard here. He does go down, and I believe he lost his OP too. So it sucks to be him, but just the way it is sometimes. HTD still fighting in the middle here. Pretty far off point, not in sector yet. If only they could rotate this and get into sector. I mean, they keep trying these outlandish flanks that don't seem to be working too well. They have stacked 2 heavies. I think they're heavies. Yeah, so they do have a 2 stack of 76s back here. That could be stepping up for something. It's been so long, though. They've been sitting here for so long that, you know, Red is already sending AT and Satchel Boys out to deal with them. So, New Master, if he plays his cards right here, might be able to pick off a tank. I do like the supporting AT guns. I do like the 276s. If we check the map quickly again, we can see they do have, they're a little low on fuel, so they won't be able to go for like a half-track play, maybe an airhead frontline play. Like you push in, you get an airhead, you push past the lines. That kind of play, going to be difficult, especially with those Panthers up now. They didn't really take advantage of those takedowns on the Panthers and the Tigers with a timing attack. If we look back on the other side here, we can see the Panther with Hellward out spotting. He's playing central role here, but only one Panther versus 276 is not impossible play. Would really love a, instead of the long flank from infantry, I would love to see like a Greyhound or a Stuart long flank around the map, come down and come behind. And even if the Greyhound like takes some shots at Artie, takes some shots at infantry and baits those tanks back, that's when you shove it with the 276s. Really try and bait and switch off the point and send, you know, 2 big tanks up the mid while the Panther, Panther getting into the trench there. Well, he should be all right. Shouldn't get stuck in that. No, gonna bounce out. do like a bait and switch kind of play on the front line. We'll see if they go for something like that. They have been kind of stacking those Panthers and just sitting there for a little bit though. Red cleaning up in the middle here. They did lose their Lukes, but I mean, for the most part, if we look at the map, we can see how far we are out of sector. Not too bad actually. So HTD is just tickling the sector right now. Okay, Ham, I see you. Ham about to kick things off with a frenzy at the end of this one. Airhead dropping. Now this airhead positioning is very questionable, but the tank's not even looking. Nobody's looking. Magnet's looking. Magnet sees this one. Yo, respawns come out. Looks like a redeploy onto the back side here. Is there a Gary back on the back side here? I can't see one. That airhead is insanely positioned though in the middle of the field. The Magnet's yelling at the tank right now like, yo, there's an airhead back here. Turn around. Should be an easy clap for the Panther. He can't see it first time. He's gonna have to rotate. He almost kills Magnet. If he would have fragged Magnet there. Nice nade from Magnet. Oh, that might be a little long. Second nade gonna come out. That one's gonna be a little closer here. Perfect nade there. That should end the airhead threat. 1,000, 1,000. No spawn wave comes in. And honestly, yeah, the backside cover. They redeployed on the backside. Why throw the airhead up there? I mean, why at least put it there? Why not put it somewhere? And why not put some smoke or HE on it? Like, I don't understand the idea about wasting something that's a timed resource that cost, you know, has a cost, has a timer, and not using other resources to support it. It's like, why do it at all, right? You know, why not wait for your push? Now you're on a timer with the airhead. You've used up resources. It's seemingly like it, I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense to me as a commander to throw those resources and use them without having a plan on how to use them. Speaking about plans though, Raidist, this guy is so committed to this attack. He was here when he was getting clapped by the HTD recruit. Well, you know what? He's back. Only one squad though. So small potential. Does Red have an airhead to throw with him? That would be big if they could put it in this crater right here. That would be really big. I mean, HTD is pulling back everybody to point. Should be a fun little fight right here. Pizdula? Sturmovik? That was the IL-2, right? Sturmovik, the game, the really good like flight sim game. Old one. Unfortunately, everybody in this squad goes down. Someone said earlier, car 98k balance. That's what it must feel like right now. Justin's going to get a takedown back for the Axis, but it just, the attack really falling apart before it starts here. Grenade goes out. Cookie in the trench. Second phase here. Pinkapit is back in his position here. Can he do as well as he did last time? Grenades coming out, taking lots of fire. He's going to toss a nade of his own down into the trench right there. 2 nades go out. Might have been a little long. We'll see. Yeah, way too long for those nades. Oh, the second one does connect though. Pinkapit here defending. Pizdula, Sturmovik coming back in, and only 3 people in the squad for Radist. Why aren't you rotating the 6-man squad so you can have full effectiveness on your OP? Pinkapit gonna easily take out Sturmovik on the flank, gonna rotate. He gets taken down for Pizdula. This is an opportunity here, and you know what? Radist just needs more bodies. They need 6. 6 on the point. It's got to happen. Where is the smoke coming out from RD support? Where's the HE on the point? Where's a backup airhead to kick off this attack? Honestly, if Red were to pull out those tactics here, they could really pressure this point. 13 minutes to go. You know, put some smoke on your OP, drop an airhead maybe a little bit more advanced, drop some more smoke, use 2 of those 3 cannons for 2-3 minutes, and really support your team now. And also, the rotations are just coming in now. You gotta pre those rotations up. So if the 6-man comes in first time, and then it's full maximum pressure right here. They didn't get that 6-man in. They haven't secured the point. They're getting pressure from the back now. Shifty's about to over on the OP, and this attack is going to be over here. Down goes Shifty, gonna clean that one up. And it's kind of, it's too easy for HTD to do that. I truly think if Red would have committed some more forces, artillery, rotated faster, and dropped an airhead, they could really be pressuring the point right now. But they have not. Now, I'm sure Radist, honestly, has an OP or a Gary, like, all the way up here. 100%. There's a Gary somewhere ridiculously all the way at the top of the map, where he's using it to run behind the lines. Because every 5 minutes, he is pressuring from that north side right there. It's probably somewhere up here on the edge of the map that he's going to spawn in at and run in. Unless he's needed somewhere else. But again, those timings, like if Red can solve that timing, they can really start to pressure the point now. Looks like 76s are pushing up. The Allies have taken the 3-story and are pressuring the point right now. What else can they bring to bear right here? Well, they have taken down the Panther on point. That's not good at all. I don't see any AT up except for, we'll call him Zach over there by Blaubar from DCR. Looks like a Zach. Zaka? I don't know. Panzer 4 on point, going to take one shot in here to the 76. That Panzer 4 is scared. I would be too. He's retreating to a little cave in the side of the point. Now, will the second 76 look and peek? He will. That's going to be a one-tap clap. No! Oh, no. The gunner just decides against it at the end. Bombing run going to drop here on the backside of point. Both 76 pushing in. One goes down here. There's really no infantry following up on this one. There is a little bit, though. The 76 goes down to a Panzer 4, though. How do you go down to... I think the 7-1 might die to this Panzer 4, too. The second one... Oh, man, that would be so bad here. Ricochet. And, yeah, there's just nobody to fight the infantry. 2 76s. You could HE the ground right now if he wants, but that Panzer 4 is probably going to take him down. Just it just doesn't make sense. It boggles my mind why there's no Stuart. The Stuart is that quintessential Allied assault tank that pushes in. He can clear out infantry like nobody else. And just... Hell at Loose has console choppers. Letting you know, buddy. D-Trump gonna satchel the second 76, and honestly, a huge opportunity wasted. I honestly don't know why that 76 first time didn't just stop face front armor and peek the Panzer 4. Panzer 4 kills 2 76s on the attack here, and the bombing run on the backside does almost absolutely nothing. No garrison down. The frontline attack is getting stalled right here, and if the Axis can figure out their artillery here, if they're not getting camped right now, looks like they might be getting camped pretty bad, but if they can figure out that arty, they can start to just absolutely pound this push. And unfortunately for the Allies, another Tiger? I'm really surprised to see this second Tiger being pulled out. I mean, when you're up against infantry, why not, right? It's unfortunate that the Allies, you know, use those tanks in that way without the infantry support. If they'd only had, if they'd brought up those tanks, but kept them a little further back in cover, used them to shell infantry, maybe first time turned and engaged that Panzer 4, and sent like a Stuart or something like a throwaway tank to the backline where they could really just get in, overrun the OPs, cause mayhem on the backside. That would have worked probably a lot better. Yeah, the airhead too, if they had followed that chaos up on the backside with an airhead, oof, as a full squad goes down. to the Tiger there. That is not good. Some kind of spawn close to point, because even though the 76ers were able to penetrate through the point, first of all, they didn't take out the Panzer IV that was there, but they didn't have any close spawns. I mean, they're still spawning all the way back at the eastern side over here. They're still spawning all the way back here, so weren't able to convert that kind of chaos on the backside to any kind of meaningful pressure. Now, ooh, they're yeeting their medium straight through the lines here. Dietrim's going to get an easy shot for that kill. Should be able to get it. No. Okay. Misses. Doesn't get anything onto the backside there, so that medium's going to stay up. He challenges the Tiger first time. Yeah, that's just going to pull in the Tiger's tail and make him angry. Down goes the Tiger right here. Shadow King going to hop out to repair. 6 minutes left to go. It's looking like the Axis are going to be able to hold on to this one. The Allies are resorting to a full line attack right now. Wonder if we'll see some bombing runs, some precision strikes come out here on these tanks. We haven't seen it yet. And we do have the POV from Pashan and Anil. I don't see either of them over here on this point, though. I think they're fighting on the left side there. What I do see, though, is a little bit of cap progress tickling on Hill 5. Let's rotate back over. Oh, there's a Neo. Yes. Okay, we're going to hop on board with a Neo here. He is pushing the 4th point, looking to make some cap progress for his team. Let's go on board.
Basically, they have two squads pushing from north and 2 or 3 squads, or two squads pushing frontally.
Ебучий город начался. И по окопам на Вен-7 некоторые проходят отделение.
Да.
Unfortunately, he loses the trade right there to Archer HD on point. Again, kind of a slow push this time. Commanders here, though. Limon, we might actually see some kind of airhead play onto point right here. The Jägermeisters. Hydra, spraying. Not getting any takedowns. Seti makes a mistake of coming out of the trench right there. Limon, a Neo coming back into. Ham and Archer very confident in defensive posture right here. 4 minutes to go. This pressure could be really big, though, for the win to take the 3-2. If you can force a massive fallback from massive pressure on the midpoint, you can really do something. Hydra going to take down Archer there. Ham's the last one up. It's Commander versus Commander on point right here. Limon tracking. Ham hits the first shot. Doesn't immediately take Ham down. Oh, pops the head afterwards, though. Seti going to spawn back in. Somebody needs to come for this OP. Finally, Hydra going to take it down. A Neo and Hydra going to push in right here. And Hydra gets the takedown. Let's go back on board with a Neo here as he pushes the point.
Так, сейчас сам скину ему ресурсы.
Enemy garrison and OP destroyed.
Nice.
Мне уже просто похуй на стату мою. У меня 9.45, мне до пизды, я сижу в триггере
Всё у тебя?
и просто умираю. 9.45. Да. Я просто сижу в триггере, мне похуй. Я смотрю карту, блядь.
Хорош.
My friend,
На мне, прям на мне.
Ну все, отбились, блядь. Вот там.
Его.
Тишина на ВН7.
Ooh, Neo doing his best. They're not able to hold the point. Beautiful strafing run here, but the amount of pressure being put on here by the Red looking to secure this game. 2 minutes to go. No cap progress on the midpoint. Red is going to take this one. Red and friends are going to take this one 3-2 versus HTD and Cerberus. GG, well played. Nice pressure in the end here. Really going to secure the match for the Axis side. Really good job from them. And Neo at the end there just had so many infantry around him. HTD did not want to lose the 4th point here, but that means they ended up giving up the middle. Of course, what I mean by this is there's 2 minutes to cap. We can actually go back on board with a Neo here as he fights in the trenches.
Вот танк нормальный появился, жесткий, блядь. Все, блядь, очков поставил.
Does finally get taken out. Now we do have Pashan. Pashan is running right now in the middle. 56 seconds to go on this one. Yeah, and the 3-2. So it takes 2 minutes to cap. That's why the game, I guess you could say, is officially over. I would love to see an overtime where like uninterrupted cap progress could extend the game in Warfare. I think that would make it a really interesting end to the game. However, that's not something that's been discussed at all recently. GG, well played here, guys. 30 seconds to go. My name is BERSERKASTS. We are going to be back tomorrow right on this channel with some more competitive Hell Let Loose from the ECL. Of course, then we're back on Tuesday after that with squad line battles, and all throughout the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have Arc Arena, all kind of mixed competitive matches, Greyhound night. And then on Friday, we have 2 with Friday night fights and also PBS Fight Night. So stay tuned for that. GG, well played. 3-2 is the win here.